just checked my bags, made it through security, and now I am off to Iceland. I'm so excited. Today I'm flying to Iceland on EF Ultimate Breaks Iceland, the Golden Circle and Ring Road trip. I'll be spending 10 days road tripping around Iceland's famous Ring Road, where we explore every coast, from Reykjavik to the Golden Circle to the East Fjords to Akureyri. After a short 6.5-hour flight from Chicago, it's time to meet everyone I'll be exploring the land of fire and ice with. Let's get this adventure started. Tiny. That's nice. I have made it to Iceland. Not very exciting. This is just my hotel room. But I am completely exhausted from that flight. It still hasn't quite hit me that I'm here in Iceland. I booked this trip almost 2 years ago, so it feels like surreal to be here, but I'm very excited. So we just checked into the hotel. I'll give you a room tour in a minute. We are at the Hotel Skúgi here in Reykjavik. When we got here at like 10:30 this morning from the airport. Over half the group was like landing at the same time, so we all took a bus here. Just dropped our bags quick because nobody's room was ready, and then we did a cute little tour of Reykjavik with our tour director Jaime. He's really cool so far. We got to see like the church, some like historical monuments, just get oriented to the, I want to say town, but I guess it's a city. He pointed out some good food spots. So super good morning. It definitely got me up, moving, walking a little. I'm like about to crash out because I'm so tired, but fun so far. Me and a couple of girls went and got the Icelandic hot dogs. As a person from Chicago, I have very strong feelings on hot dogs, and it is very hard to impress me with a hot dog. So I was very intrigued by these. They are not beef hot dogs, which is sin number 1 of hot dogs if you live in Chicago. And number 2, they put ketchup on it. So I did get one with everything on it, just for the full experience. So everything on it is a sweet brown mustard, a like creamy mayo sauce, crispy onions and raw onions, and ketchup, which is problem number 2. And then the hot dog itself is made of lamb. So I'll be honest, it wasn't my favorite, and you could probably see that by my face when I try it. But I'm glad I got to try it. Still haven't found anything that beats a good old Chicago hot dog. But so that was lunch. Now we are here. It is like 1:30. We have some time to chill. We have our welcome meeting tonight at 6 o'clock. And then our welcome dinner at 7. Should be a fun day. I'll give you a real quick room tour, and then I'm gonna rest, shower, and get ready for a very fun 10 days in Iceland. Okay, so real quick, you come in here, you have some hangers, small little like closet thing, some space. I just throw all my stuff down. Nice little desk, coffee maker, lamp. I think I said this when I walked in, but it's a little small, 2 beds. A fun inspirational quote on the wall. What lies behind these mountains? No one knew. There was something unspoken. Cool. I don't know what that means, but fun. So 2 small twin beds, a full-size mirror. Hi. And the bathroom is right here. It looks very nice. Pretty basic. Oop. Got the sink, toilet, small shower. There's me. Small room, but nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest up before this welcome meeting and dinner because I am exhausted, but very good start to our time in Iceland and a very good day 2 so far. I will see you in a little bit. Good evening. I had a lovely nap this afternoon. Got showered. I am well rested. We had our welcome meeting. We got to know everyone. There are 21 people on this tour. And then we had a lovely welcome dinner just now at LOA, which is right by our hotel. It was just at that corner. And our hotel is just right there. So for the welcome dinner, it was included. We had a lamb appetizer. We got a drink each, which I had a glass of red wine. And then we got salmon with quinoa. It was so good. Some people got the vegetarian option, which was like a mushroom stroganoff. It looked pretty good too. I love the salmon, very fresh here in Iceland. So now some people are going out. I'm going to bed. I'm back here. We are staying at the Skúgi Hotel, very conveniently located, but that was day 2. That wraps up our first almost full day here. Tomorrow is our actual first full day. We are heading to the Golden Circle, which I am very excited about. Our first stop in the morning is a national park, so it should be absolutely beautiful. So I will see you in the morning. One more day in this video, and I am gonna go get rested. Good night. Good morning from Iceland. Look how beautiful this is. It is day 3 of this trip and the first full day. What a beautiful morning. I could not have asked for better weather here. This morning we left Reykjavik. It was like an hour drive here and now we are at Thingvellir National Park. Look at the views. I don't even need to tell you. It looks even better in person if that's even possible. So this national park, this site is important for 2 different reasons. First, geologically, if that's a word, this is the site where the North American and the Eurasian tectonic plates meet. So you can kind of see all the rocks up there. You can walk between them. It's really cool. And then the views. This was the site of the world's first parliament. Yes, here in Iceland, unexpected. It was an outdoor parliament and this is where it first started. So both history and geology here. Pretty cool. Plus the views. You literally cannot beat them. On our drive from Reykjavik, I thought Reykjavik was fine. I'm sure it's fun. Like if I had unlimited money, I could shop and do whatever I wanted there. It would be a ton of fun. But it was kind of just like a small city. It's a good jumping point for all this beautiful nature though. So I was kind of ready to leave the city, but as soon as we left, like 10 minutes out of the city, you start driving and there's these beautiful like rolling green hills and like the drive was just amazing. I was like, how is this gonna get even better? And it did here at this national park. So we have an hour here just walking around at our own pace. It's been so fun. After this, we have an included lunch at a tomato farm. Didn't know those existed. Kind of excited. I love tomatoes, love tomato soup, so I'm very excited about that. And then we're going to a geyser and a waterfall. You can't beat that for your first full day in Iceland. I don't think it gets better than that. So I'm gonna go keep enjoying this beautiful park and I will see you in a little bit.
The same amount of energy like a town with about 7,000 people. So in other countries it would be probably too expensive to have a place like this, but here in Iceland energy is mostly geothermal, it's renewable, so it's much cheaper than in other countries, so it's still affordable for the owners to have them.
We are here at Friðheimar greenhouse. We just finished up a super good tomato soup lunch. It was a buffet. We had unlimited tomato soup and this amazing, like, I don't know if it was sourdough, but it was some kind of bread. So good. So you could see one of the greenhouses behind me. They are absolutely huge. We got to talk before our lunch and they are the largest producer of tomatoes in Iceland. They are responsible for 40% of the tomatoes grown here in Iceland. They have, I believe, this sounds crazy, I think I heard him right, they have 27 of these greenhouses and 24 workers who pick and take care of the plants every day. So each plant can grow up to 10 meters and that takes about 9 to 10 months. And they pick the tomatoes and get like all the extra leaves and stuff off of them every day. They have like bumblebees in here taking care of pollinating the plants. And then once a plant is done after 9 to 10 months, they take the stems and vines and they compost them. They work with local farmers to compost all the vines. So super cool process here. And since they're picking tomatoes every day, they ship them out like every day, every morning. So the tomatoes that you see in the supermarkets from these greenhouses are like fresh. It's crazy. So that was a super good lunch. Super cool experience. We were literally eating like inside one of the greenhouses, so that was super fun. And now we have a little time here to go see some horses they have on site, and then we are heading to a geyser.
Beneath the Strokkur there's a giant pressure cooker. The water filters through hot rocks, pressure builds up, and when it can't hold anymore, boom, it shoots water and steam into the sky. And we can say also that the origin, if you like, etymology of Geysir comes from Icelandic, comes from the verb Geysir, which means to gush, So every time that we are saying Geysir, we are literally saying, look how I gush. And the famous one that we also will see sometimes goes years or decades without erupting, but Strokkur never misses a beat. So also locals, they have a superstition. If you see a Geysir erupt while making a wish, it's said that it will come true.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was crazy. Soaking wet. Wow. So wet. That was crazy. Alright, my pants are still soaking wet from that geyser, but now we are here. You can see behind me Gullfoss Waterfall, which is also called the Golden Waterfall. You can't even see it all from here. It's literally it goes through this whole canyon here, and there's like a bunch of different layers to it. So it's really cool. I just walked all the way down there so you can get a close-up view of it. It's really cool. First waterfall in Iceland. So exciting. Love it here. It's cloudy, so we can't see much of it, but I guess when it's sunny, you could see like some of the golden particles, and that's how it gets its name. The sun is trying to come out. We'll see if it gets out in the next like 10 minutes that we're here, but super cool and definitely worth the walk down there, even though it was a little hard coming back up, but so cool. You can see the whole canyon behind me. Switch. Oh yeah, crazy. This is exactly what I thought Iceland would be. Hello. I'm absolutely frozen, but we decided to make an impromptu stop since we are ahead of schedule here at the Kerið crater. It's super cool. It's 170 meters long, and you can see all around it. You can actually walk all the way around it to there. Super cool stop. It wasn't included. We paid 600 krona, I think that's the currency, to get in here, but it was definitely worth it, which is about $5. That's what I was gonna say. But yeah, super cool and blue, and like you can see all the green and the black dirt around it. It's very cool, even though I am freezing. I'm wearing all of my layers right now. But this is our last stop before we get to the hotel. We are staying in Selfoss. I'll check in one more time from there. Until then, I'm gonna go walk around a crater, because that's what you do in Iceland, I guess. A casual day in Iceland. Going for a walk along the crater. We have made it here to Hotel South Coast here in Selfoss. Our final stop for the night. It has been a super fun, full first day here in Iceland, but so busy. It's like barely past 5 o'clock, and it feels like it should be like 9 o'clock. It's crazy. I feel like we saw so much that Iceland has to offer, and we are only just scratching the surface, so that is absolutely crazy. Tonight, I'm just gonna get cleaned up, organize my stuff. Head to the food hall down the street for dinner, just right here in Selfoss. Super easy walk. Hopefully the rain clears up a little bit, but I'm gonna wrap this up now. I'll show you a little bit of the town. I'll do a quick little room tour after this. But yeah, amazing time so far. Make sure you come back next week for 2 more full days here. We are heading east. Right now we're just at the very start of the south coast, so we're heading east. We're gonna go to Vik, see more waterfalls. It's gonna be amazing. So come back next week for that. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me when you guys do. And yeah, I'll see you next week for even more of this incredible country. Alrighty, super quick room tour. Please excuse all of our stuff. We have a nice closet here, which is great because we had to hang up our wet coats today. A lot of room to leave all of our various belongings. We are back to these small beds, which stinks. I roll around a lot in my sleep and it's hard to do on these small beds with these small blankets, but it's fine. The bathroom is very nice. Hello, that's me. Fun sink, nice shower. So far both those hotels so far have had a towel heater, so that's exciting. I might use mine tonight. And then let me just show you quick the view. Not too exciting, but you can see it's rainy. Parking lot and some cute little houses, I assume. So that's that.